Atlanta United Fan TV. We lose 3-1 on aggregate, but we do win 1-0 on the night. Yes, we do crash out of the CCL, but is it progress tonight or is it not?
It is progress. How many Champions League teams in Europe win it in their first year? You know, it's not as, you know, known of. You know, it's a process. This is a great stepping board for the future. I don't like any Atlanta United supporters giving De Boer, you know, slander, because it's a process. Where every great coach in Europe, it takes time in the beginning for the team to really grow and flourish. So, you know, I see people, even on Atlanta United Fan TV, give De Boer slander and compare him to coaches like, you know.
Well, I think it's not slander, but you're slating him. Yeah.
But it's too early for that. You know, people comparing him to Van Gaal and, you know, Moyes. It's like, we're what? You know, it's not even April yet, you know? So we have so much time. I'm excited for the Philadelphia Union game. I have a feeling we're going to win that game. I'm really confident, you know. But, you know, I'm just getting tired of the slander. Like, De Boer's a really great coach. He's in a good, you know, he's at a good place in Atlanta United. He's at a great, you know, establishment backing him. You know, I'm really confident for this whole summer and this whole year, period.
I mean, you keep saying slander. I think it's the fact is that people, I think, do have a right to be critical because, yes, the results have not been fantastic, and also the play and the philosophy has been pretty divergent of what everybody's used to, right? Yeah. And so that's, I think, where most of the people are coming from, I think.
But if you look at it, you know, even with Tata, we always had kind of a slow start in the beginning of the year. You know, let's give De Boer some more time. Trust me, I'm telling you, every Atlanta United supporter, give him some more time. I know he had a tough stretch in Europe, you know, with Crystal Palace, you know, getting sacked after 5 games. That stuff doesn't mean anything now. Let him really flourish with us. You know, I like our fan base. We're very, like, passionate. You know, this is my first time being in the sports section. It was amazing. You know, even, you know, like 90th minute stoppage time, we need 2 more goals, and we're still going crazy and happy. We have the fan base. It's just I don't like seeing that small, you know, minority of fans slandering De Boer. It's not, you know, even if you say critical, I still see it, you know, like.
I think your definition of slander is not really what this means, and I know you keep saying it, but I still don't think that, yeah. Slander means that we are actually saying things like, you know, that about Frank De Boer that is not true. What's true is that, yes, the philosophy of Frank De Boer is different from a Tata Martino, right? And so it's not really slander when you say that type of stuff. When you're critical, you know what I mean?
I get in lift rides with people, right? I get on share lift rides. And then I remember it was after at an Atlanta United game. I was watching at this pub. I got in a shared ride going home. And there's this guy next to me. He's like, De Boer needs to get out of Atlanta. And, like, the whole time I'm like to him, like, yo, bro, this is like the first, you know, this was the DC United game. Like, why are you jumping to conclusions so fast? Let it take time and mold. That's my whole notion of the thing. We're, you know, when he came out in that press conference and said we're kind of spoiled, yes, it was wrong how he said it. But at the same time, if you put it in perspective, he kind of does have a point. You know, we already have a rich tradition. We already have a rich pedigree, you know, and we're expecting so much. And we have a new coach. You should always know, with a new coach, it's going to take time. Pep Guardiola's first year, it took time. Unai Emery, look at Unai Emery's first year at Arsenal. It started really bad. He had that 22-game unbeaten streak, and then now it's kind of off and on. It takes time to really build the system, bro. Like, that's what I'm trying to emphasize to a lot of, you know, people here stateside. With any new coach, it's going to take time, be patient, and enjoy the process.
So what's been the difference, I think, and what people have complained about is that the philosophy and the whole shape has been completely different from what we were used to. Yes, the players and, you know, all that were different, but I think, you know, you try to probably assimilate just a little more, kind of, you finesse it a little bit more, you know what I mean? Instead of strong-arming a philosophy and then expecting, you know, the results to exactly come immediately, yes, it's going to be difficult.
Honestly, personnel-wise, I feel like, you know, I always been telling my friends this. It's gonna take Pity Martinez some more time. You know, let him become that David Silva-esque type of player where he can create for Joseph Martinez. You know, let him grow into that type of role. It's gonna take time.
So should he start from the bench a little bit more so that he gets not only some rest in these, you know, fixture congestion, but because yeah, like a player like a Tito is sitting on the bench, almost rotting on the bench, and you have the crowd pretty much calling and singing his name just so that he can actually even get some minutes.
When he came into the game, it got really lit, you know, sports section. But I still want to see Pity in the starting lineup, just so he can...
We all see eventually he is going to be in the starting lineup, but it's a matter of, yeah, the fact is PT isn't match fit. He is not making the runs that, you know, we want him to, and he looks jaded.
Yeah, you're right. He's not really match fit. You know, he was playing in December, you know, FIFA Club World Cup, all that. You know, has a lot of strain on his legs, you know, but let him, I would still start him just so he can get that chemistry developed, you know, those 1-2 passes in the final third of the pitch. So, yeah.
So you're confident about Sunday. What's your match prediction?
Sunday, 2-1.
All right. Appreciate it, man.